Hello and welcome to my 2023 Artfight tutorial. In this tutorial I am going to try to cover how to register on Artfight, how to upload a profile image and edit your profile. Of course I'm also going to explain what Artfight even is. I am going to try to tell you how to upload characters, how to bookmark characters, how to upload attacks and kind of rate them, and also how to upload meta tags. Firstly, a bit about me. I'm Leavens. This will be my 4th year participating in Artfight. Last year I managed to create the attacks that got the most points. It was a bit over 13,000 I think. And I am really excited about this year's Artfight. I tried to convince a few friends to join Artfight, but those often had some problems with the rules and how Artfight even works, so I decided to create a tutorial to avoid this problem. First off, some general rules for Artfight. You can view all the rules on Artfight, but I would like to point out that you have to be 13 years of age or older to register for and use Artfight. So please don't do if you are under 13. Those rules have a reason, and please don't abuse them. Also, only one active account is allowed by person, so don't register on multiple accounts. Also, don't start drawing before July 1st, the day where the event even starts, because this violates the rules and kind of takes the fun out of Artfight. Yes. Please also make sure to read through the rules that are on the website, because I only covered 3 of them and there were a total of, I don't think I know the exact number, 36. So, yes. Secondly, what even is Artfight? Artfight is an art trading game in the internet, and there are a lot of people participating every year. There are 2 teams that play against each other. Those usually have themes, and the goal of the event is to draw the other team's characters within 1 month and gain the most points for your team. A thing about Artfight that is really important for me is that points are not given for how good you are at drawing, but for effort. So a beginner artist and a really advanced artist can get the same amount of points if they put the same amount of effort into a piece. So I think that's a really nice touch to the event, that you don't have to be good to get a lot of points. So how does Artfight work? As you can see, I have opened the website on my iPad at the moment because I think it's the way that has the most resemblance to both mobile and PC usage of Artfight. So I hope that the most people are able to orient themselves on this tutorial if I do it on an iPad. If you don't understand anything about this video or you have additional questions, you can always go to the help section right here and read through the frequently asked questions to attack categorization, maturity ratings, and everything. There's also an official Discord where you can always ask for help. So how do I create a profile? You can always go to the register tab right here. If you already have a profile, you can just click on login. But if you have to register, you click on this small tab and this will open. There you can enter your email address, a username. Usernames are only assigned to one person at a time. So if your preferred username is already taken, you can add some numbers or other things to it to change it. You also have to create a password, confirm the password, and enter your birthday so Artfight can confirm that you are not under 13 years. It is a rule that you only can create 1 account per person, so I am not going to create a second account just for the sake of this video. But if you're finished, you can just click on register and you should have an account set up. You may need to verify your email address, but this shouldn't be a problem if you entered a valid one. So now we are on my Artfight page. If you are just newly logged in, your profile will probably look a bit different to mine, and it will also look different if you're not logged in for the first time. Down here we have the recent character tab. If you browse for characters, you can always use this. Recently uploaded characters are appearing here, and you can look if you want to draw any of them. The next thing we are going to do is click on our user profile and then on profile. Here you can see my profile. It is already set up, so yours will look different, but I'm going to show you how to set up your own profile in a second. If you want to upload your own profile picture, we can just go to this edit tab here, and afterwards click on user/site. There we then have the chance to change your avatar, but you see that the file you choose has to be between 100 x 100 pixels or smaller. Artfight won't allow any files bigger than this, so if you didn't already draw in 100 x 100 pixels, which I don't recommend, you have to change your size of the file. If you're on PC, you can probably just right click on the image and reconfigure the size to 100 x 100 pixels. But if you are on mobile, like I am right now, I always create a new document on Procreate, just like this. And then I set it to 100 x 100 pixels and then insert my profile pictures, which I already have in a quadratic form. And then we export it as a PNG or a JPEG. I would really recommend already setting it to a quadrat, because otherwise it will lose quality, and this way it doesn't. Then we can just go back to our Artfight tab and then click on choose file. My Artfight is set to German right now, but for you there should be the same tab, just in a different language probably. I'm not going to show you my gallery for this, but you can just choose an image and then click on upload. Clicking on upload is really important here, because otherwise it just won't update. As you can see, I chose the light Artfight theme, but you can also set it to dark. It's still a work in progress, so I don't think that it's updated everywhere, but you can still choose to set it to dark mode. Yes. If we scroll down here, you can manage. If we scroll down here, you can manage your filters. You can choose what do you want filtered. I chose body horror, nudity, sexual themes, and epilepsy warning. For me, the filter setting is set to censor, so I can still choose to access those attacks and characters, but it will give me a warning beforehand. I chose to exclude moderate gore and sensitive content because I can deal with that, but you can select the filters how you want them to be. Also make sure to always click submit or upload, because otherwise the changes won't save. You can also change your username. I think you get one username change per year, because I have still 2 left up because I didn't change my username this often. I don't want to change mine right now, but if you are for some reason unhappy with your current one, you can change it down here. Just remember, you can't always change it. Now we scroll back up to the profile tab and scroll down, and then we have here the profile thing. The iPad is probably the worst place to edit this, so I would really recommend doing it on PC. I did mine on PC, but you can insert images through a link. I always recommend uploading your images to Discord beforehand, because it automatically always creates a link that I can just copy and insert there for easy access. But you could also just upload it to any website that will create a link to this image, because you can't just upload them from your gallery. At least the last time I checked, you couldn't. You can also add text that you can customize through marking words and also setting it to a different color. For the text, I would always recommend not setting it to black or white, because the colors don't get inverted when you invert your color scheme. So people who use white mode can't see white text, and people who use black mode can't see the black text. I set mine to green and yellow, but if the theme gets updated, I'll probably also update my profile. Another thing you can do is link other profiles. I only chose to link my YouTube, but you can see that there are many versions here, and you can create your own links as well. Just in general, you can go to followed users to see the users you follow. On follows, you can see people who follow you, and on character permissions, you can set general permissions for characters. More about this later, but those will be shown on every character. So now we reach the part where you understand what Artfight is. You have a profile set up. Now you need characters. You will need characters because you won't be able to participate otherwise, because you can't receive attacks. For this, we go on the submit tab up here and click on character. If you're viewing this video while Artfight has already started, there will also be a second tab that says attacks, but we are only going to click on character for now. For the sake of this video, I am not going to upload a new character, because currently I have all the characters I want to be drawn already on my profile. But you can choose to give the characters a name here. Then you can give them a description where you can choose to talk about their hobbies, their personality, their connections to other characters of you, whatever you want. And on permissions, you can set what you want your characters to be drawn with or not. For this, also look at the filters, because some themes are just generally not allowed, but I always write that I don't want gore with my characters because I don't want to see my characters hurt. Then on the image section, you can design if you designed this character. For example, if it's an adopt or a giveaway, you have to click no, and then you can credit the original person. Also, if the species belongs to someone else, you can link a species sheet, and then you get to upload your own image. You can also upload a thumbnail image, then there will be a different thumbnail for the character. I am just going to select some characters right now. And you also get to credit the artist if you did not draw this particular image. Please really always credit the creator of the image, because it's really rude to not do so. I'm not this familiar with the tags, but you can choose to use tags so your character is easily accessible. Please only use tags that also refer to the character. If you're unsure if your character is suitable for all audiences, you can go to the maturity rating and then look of the examples which need to be filtered. If you are unsure on everything, you can always ask someone on Discord, and with that I mean some of the moderators of Artfight, if your character needs any warnings. So this is my profile after I uploaded a new character. If you want to change anything, you can click on the Edit tab, and there you can also upload additional images. I only used one for this character, but you can upload as many as you want or as Artfight allows. Please always remember to credit the artist if you didn't draw it. If you want to reorder your characters, you can always click on your profile and then go to Manage Characters. This will open up a new tab, and there you can just drag them to order them or insert a number, but dragging them will do this automatically. And this will be the order that they are appearing on your profile, because it only shows the first, I think, 6 characters, and you have to click on more characters to see the others, so you can change them to your liking. You also have the options to hide or archive your characters. As you can see, I have hidden 3 of my characters that I don't want to be drawn currently, but you can hide or archive as you like. So cool, now we have your characters uploaded, your profile set up, and you want to search characters to draw. For this you can always just go on browse and then go through characters or members, and you can look through the different characters uploaded and see if there are any to your liking. What I like to do is go through the people I follow and look if they uploaded any, because I follow normally friends, and if I find any characters there, I am going to bookmark them. Bookmarking works if you're opening the character and then click on bookmark. You can add a description, it's just visible to yourself, to why you bookmark the characters, and also add a number, and the higher the number is, the higher the character will be displayed on your bookmarks. So if you bookmark enough characters and the event starts, you can always go to your bookmark tab. You do so by clicking on your profile and then manage bookmarks. This is just my personal bookmark tab, so if any of the people who I bookmarked are seeing this, no you didn't. For me it's mostly characters that I didn't manage to revenge last year. So now the event has started. You have been drawing since the first day and you have managed to create an attack. How do you upload it? First, a quick disclaimer, I am recording this while the event has not started, so the submit attack tab is currently not visible to me. I will try to find another video where they show it while the event is going, but for now I'm just going to explain the theoretical aspect of it. So as soon as the event starts, you can go on the submit tab and there will not only be character but also attack. Then you are going to click on attack. When you do click on it, you will get a new tab where you can upload an image for a character, and there you also have to credit the person who the character belongs to. For this you can just write their username and Artfight will search for it. But you also have to upload a character number. For this you go on the character you've drawn, and after the character name there is a number written after a hashtag. you can copy this and insert it here, and Artfight will try to find the character you've drawn. If it doesn't work, either the site is lagging or you chose the wrong number. After doing so, you will have to rate the attack. You have to be honest here, because not all of the attacks get controlled, but really please be honest, there's no fun if you do this wrong. For this you can go to the attack rating guide, and I'm not going to explain everything on here because it's pretty self-explanatory. If any of my German followers need a translation, you can always just message me and I will provide one. But you can look through the different attack ratings here and decide on how your attack actually has been drawn. Here you can see that it is rated after effort, because you don't select how good is your shading, but how much did you shade, for example. The only thing that is a bit different from the normal ratings is that there is a tab called polish. If you click this box, you kind of decide that this attack has been worked on particularly long. So you get a few extra points for all the effort you put into this art piece. Again, please don't do this on every attack you do, because again, it's not fun for the others. There are 2 different modes for attacks. You can either, or I think 3, you can either just attack normally, you can revenge, or you can do friendly fire. A normal attack is if you decided that you want to draw a character of the other team. Teams are normally marked by colors. As of now, the teams for this year haven't been chosen, but there will be a poll to select your team in a few weeks, I think. 2 weeks? About 2 weeks, we don't know it. But if you just attack them, then you will get a normal amount of points, and you have attacked someone. Congratulations! If you want to attack someone from the same team you are in, it's called friendly fire. You get less points for it because the fun of the event is kind of attacking the other team, but I would still recommend going for it. For example, if you want to attack friends, it's all about having fun and enjoying the event, not necessarily about winning, so just go for it. Then there will be this small friendly fire icon beneath the attack, and you will see you get a lot less points for it, but I think that's kind of fair. If you are attacking someone who has previously attacked you, at the attack tab you will also get a small icon called revenge, and through clicking on this revenge you can make Artfight search the previous attack, and you get some extra points for getting a revenge chain going. You get more and more points the longer the revenge chain is. For example, if you only revenge one time, I'm not sure how many points you get, but I think you get the principle. So these were the main points I wanted to make about this year's Artfight event. If you have any questions remaining, please just message me either on Discord. My Discord is summerrain #8917, but you could also just write a comment below this video and I will try my best to answer it. Also, a small note, I am just noticing now, my profile has a lot of notifications because I always forget to clear those. Don't mind them. Artfight has a lot more functions, and like I said, if you have any questions about them, you can just message me, but I think that's the main principle to Artfight. We also have this small tab where, for me, it's Team Bloom right here. When the event starts, you can look at your team stats and points up there, but yeah, I think that's it. Please always remember, this event is not necessarily about winning. It's more important to have fun, but still be fair with rating your attacks and following the maturity ratings. Otherwise, I think that's it. I hope this was helpful to some of those people watching. And yes, see you in Artfight 2023.